This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome, guys. How we doing? It's time for another reaction to Only Murders in the Building. We are now on Season 5, Episode 4. So last time, Episode 3, it kind of picked off where Episode 1 ended, because Episode 2 was the big flashback episode, so it took a little break from the present-day plot. So it picked up with Charles and Mabel finding the casino and Oliver finding dead Nikki. Once they get in contact with each other, Oliver, not so discreetly, but somehow undetected, brings the body to Charles's apartment, and they kind of learn how to do an autopsy, I guess. They figure out that Nikki was killed the same day as Lester, probably, but was frozen, so it would look like the body was fresher. They also find this Arconia stationery inside Nikki's mouth, which they find out that was probably from Lester's ledger. As they're trying to bring the body back, and so it can be discovered again, Oliver kind of steals away and takes Randall's ledger right from his hands, like not even trying to hide it, just, he just does it, and somehow gets away with it. Mabel also meets an old friend, Althea, who's now a pop star who's moving back into the penthouse. So they get to talking, so it's up to Charles himself to bring the body back. He does so. He's trying to get the body hung up again, but the police come in and he has to hide. And while he's hiding, he hears the police say, I was expecting that body to be hung up. We knew the cops were kind of in on this. So anyway, with the ledger, they're able to figure out that there's a secret game that night in the secret casino. They also find a bunch of bird names, which are kind of code names for guests, because we remember that Lester had a code name for Oliver that was Cuckoo, I think. So they hide in the casino, waiting for whoever arrives to arrive, and they see three people walk in. They're all like big CEOs. Bash, played by Christoph Waltz, Jay, played by Logan Lerman, and Camilla, I believe her name was, played by Renée Zellweger. Jay, I think it is, goes up to the bar to pour himself a drink, and they notice that Jay is missing a finger. I kind of have an early theory that even though Jay is missing a finger, that the finger they found may not be his. I'm kind of thinking that maybe the finger snipping is something that Nikki did frequently when, people broke his rules or whatever. So just a theory I have early on. That's kind of where Episode 3 ended. So moving on to Episode 4, and we'll probably learn more about these three suspects. I don't know if they're the only three suspects. I guess we still have the family. We still have maybe even Randall. I don't know. I don't know what he'd have to gain by Lester being out of the way or Nikki being out of the way. But he does seem to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off, so maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. I'm just spitballing who could be responsible for stuff here because, this show likes to surprise us. But anyway, moving on to Episode 4. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here we go. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, reminder, spoilers are like this. If you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But for those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is Only Murders in the Building, Season 5, Episode 4. The title is Dirty Birds, and I'm thinking that's a reference to the bird nicknames. All right, let's see what we got. Here we go.
Lester likened all the tenants to birds, his favorite hobby,
Yeah.
and you were the cuckoo chick.
Perfect bird for Oliver.
Mabel Mora? Althea? Actually, it's Thea now. I shortened it.
Oh yeah,
T-H-E.
B. Can't forget that.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a little peek.
We're doing an autopsy? Meat cleaved
Yeah,
into the chest,
an autopsy's a
painted
little
in
peek.
pink.
Money amounts. Brown-headed cowbird.
Maybe these are code names.
There
Yeah,
might
the
be a
bird
game
code names.
Tonight.
This is the new mob of New York.
So,
How does it feel to be worth $1 billion?
okay.
If I'm
so
honest.
Renee's character.
Not as good as it felt to win my first $100.
Ooh, that sounds like
That
a
was
story.
the day I fell in love with parlor games. And with winning.
Winning.
I was 5 years old when I first beat my father at chess. I
Okay,
thought he
so
was
we
the smartest
get a little glimpse of
person
all
in the
of
world. No one would beat me for the rest of my life.
Okay,
What
Trump.
fun is that?
The problem for most rich people is that there's no amount of money that can make them stop wanting more.
Okay,
Money's
he's got a
pain,
finger in that
they
clip,
love people
so he
see me
lost
as
it
a rich
recently.
guy.
All right,
It was
get-
his right
get
hand,
that?
right? Maybe his dog bites it off, I don't know.
He can't find it. Go get it.
Yeah. He doesn't think too highly of his dog.
Not a typical Saturday night.
I think our days of typical nights here are behind us.
Yeah,
Let's
everybody's
be fast
dead.
about this. Are we going to talk about
So what are they actually going to do
What
here?
was that?
maybe a rat?
Yeah, let's go with Rat.
Who's in here?
Okay, they're sneaking out. Now that's stealth.
Why are the richest people in the world in our basement?
Did they kill our doorman?
Find out next season on... Oh, I'm taking a panorama.
Old people and technology. Oh. They're just like, what the hell just happened? Is the jig up for us? Interesting how the 3 new people are not in the credits. I thought maybe last episode they were a surprise, but they're still not in the credits, so I don't know.
Maybe the cleaver that was in Nikki's chest also chopped off Jay's finger.
That's a busy cleaver.
Hello,
Oh,
What the hell?
huh?
I'm Lester.
Ah, look
Wow.
how moved everyone is.
It's a Lester robot.
Meet our LESTR, Logic Engineered Secure Tenant Robot.
And it's an acronym, too. Wow.
They're trying to trick us into thinking it's a tribute instead of the rise of the machine.
That's true.
Can it be
My greatest
both?
challenge is my unsettling effect on humans.
It's not really the human touch.
A robot doorman.
The beginning of the end of old New York.
Oh.
No.
It looks like it's gonna go like enemy
The
kill.
machine, there will always be a human face at the door.
He's right. We couldn't get rid of him.
But he
Everyone's
tried, didn't
iris
he?
And fingerprint.
That thing's not getting anywhere near my irises. All right.
Oh, I think you're
I'm
too
gonna
late.
get my hair done. God knows why, since nobody ever notices.
Haven't you had the same hair for 5 years?
Yeah, I do toe raises.
Never seen you do a toe raise.
Have you ever seen me brush my teeth?
You ever seen him? No, let's not go there.
I took Winnie's doggy riddle and stayed up all night and basically solved this.
It sounds dangerous.
What are you doing here? And
Oh,
look
Vince
at your
is here.
2 eyes.
Hey,
Oh,
guys.
no more pink
Lester and
eye.
I were...
You birded with Lester?
Well, he was the expert. I just followed along to keep him honest.
I don't know.
He had a knack
Will that help
for
with bird
turning a
nicknames,
robin.
though?
Well, I thought about what you said to me the other day when you complimented me. What'd you call me?
Self-centered narcissist.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was it. Anyway,
Nice
I heard
compliment.
it last night as I lay there, thinking about myself,
Narcissist, right?
I suddenly thought about you and how you always make the murder boards.
It's a good
Okay.
deed,
You
right?
did solve. They were the most powerful people in the world. He was scared of them.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
The gaming parlor usually hosted a whole flock of birds. But last Saturday, there were only 5.
The 3
He was
millionaires
brown-headed
plus the 2 dead
cowbird,
people?
Jay Flug.
Jay.
Heir to the Flug fortune, maker of Flug faucets.
Yeah.
Which gave
J as a J
everybody
makes
lead
sense.
poisoning.
Okay.
Ha! 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 Ha!
I too get my bird on.
Anyway,
A lot of bird
since
aspects in
the
this room.
Bash Steed, AI genius,
Cockapoo,
way older
okay.
than no one knows how old because he owns the internet.
Now I have to find out how old he is.
Cockapoo.
Probably not as old as you.
And finally, Camilla White, lifestyle queen, holding.
Bowerbird, never even
Goodbye,
heard of that.
Candle, that's
Maker of beautiful nests. Whoo! Whoo! Whoo!
They're having too much fun with
okay,
this.
Anyway, and we have a suspect missing a finger.
So, how do we get to Jay?
Hey, buddy, can I just
Let
pop
him
this
know
finger
I'm
on?
dead.
Uber rich power brokers who don't have to break an arm to get what they want. They just write a check.
Or slice off a finger, I guess.
So don't miss season
This is
5.
so good.
Oh, we're definitely going to hear from him.
I do.
How do we know he's gonna watch it or listen to it?
Okay, for the last time, Charles, philanthropist is not a good pun.
That's funny.
To you.
I can see it, but it's a reach.
Thea. This is Oliver.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Cute
This is
pillows.
Liv.
Fee. Hi. Howard Morris.
Meet the robot.
She is the #1 most downloaded artist for 13 weeks in a row. Here's her current hit.
Wait, why did it stop?
Probably to save my copyright.
We dropped our season 5 teaser a few days ago.
Their listens are 24% lower than their season 4 teaser.
Oh, did you all hear the new...
Quit while you're ahead, robot.
Yes.
Drunk Sluts Do Murder are ranked 19 spots higher than Only Murders in the
Okay, stop.
We actually just signed a huge deal at 1 to 5, so be prepared to have us down your throats too.
We did?
Can't wait.
You need my publicist. He's so intuitive, he's psychic, and he's a hired assassin.
Did she say hired assassin? Maybe we gotta look at this guy too.
So now I'm sending in this kick-ass pitch, and they'll offer us a podcast deal, right? I mean, there's already a movie about us, and
I'm surprised the listens are down with a movie.
And we'd make these stupid little videos where we'd play these characters, Sunny and Cloudy. Sunny
do those
was
still exist?
optimistic, Cloudy was, well, cloudy.
And you were cloudy.
No, I was Sunny.
Oh, so that's the joke.
It's irony,
Anyway,
right?
then when Zoe died,
Zoe is a familiar name.
Season 1. Has it been that long?
That was-
she had made all new friends and turned everyone against me. I high
Ah,
school
what a bitch.
in my room with Tumblr.
That's a pornography site.
Not anymore. They ruined it.
I don't think that's what
person whose
Tumblr is.
turn
I didn't really
is
use
here,
Tumblr, but
number
yeah.
one. Are my old men friends texting while I trauma dump?
Jay Flug just sent us a video.
Oh? So he did see it.
Podcasters, I'll be by at 7 to clear things up. Oh, shit.
Yeah, in the middle of yoga.
We serve salty sweets to make him thirsty, then offer him nothing to drink but bubbly. He'll get blackout and tell us everything.
Get him drunk.
This is my way.
Yes, let's get a possible murderer hangry and drunk. Great plan.
Maybe he'll be too drunk to murder.
That's why. No, it's my great-grand's recipe for duck à l'orange. It's a billionaire's delight.
Charles, no one needs your 17th century old lady food and outdated social rules.
You never know, he might like it.
Here, plenty of millionaires, which were the billionaires of the 80s.
All right, we are in
Inflation, right?
Etiquette is not dead.
I think etiquette died 4 months after the internet was invented, and that guy's head went into an elephant's ass.
Kind of seems that way. The internet kind of changed a lot of things. Everybody's in everybody's
Oh,
business.
Jay, welcome. Come in.
I come bearing gifts. Never show up empty-handed, though I'm a little handicapped, if you don't mind grabbing that.
Yeah, just a little, eh?
Dear, how generous.
Yeah, he's the people's billionaire.
One of the reasons why I play cards here is because it's the murder building, and that is all because of you.
Not the murdering.
You know, I started a few months ago.
Oh, who's that? Did he invite friends?
Man, I knew I was being followed.
Is it the other billionaires?
Good
Yep.
evening. Camilla White.
Okay, what's she got? Is that a candle?
Isn't this Jay? Is that you? I had no idea you'd be here.
Yeah, no idea, right?
Podcast, and it seemed like these people thought you were involved in the mob killing.
They didn't say that directly.
Sebastian Steed.
Yeah, I know who you are. Who are these people?
You're spying on us.
Of course he is. He owns the internet.
Makes it easy, I guess.
I'm here. Naturally, I've been having it followed. I knew you tried to pin it on me.
Thanks.
Everybody's
for your
following
robot
everybody.
Honesty.
Well, we're really having a party here.
Yay,
Please,
partay.
have a seat.
Oh, I'll have a 97 Bordeaux.
I don't think I have that.
Will you settle for a 2017?
We're all here for one reason. To give you the opportunity to keep us out of your podcast before we sue you for libel.
Well, they haven't said anything yet.
My people say you do murders in the building.
It's an odd
Well-
business model, this in-the-building rule. Your metrics would improve with WiderNet.
Should always be
You'd
talking
think, but, you know,
metrics.
this building is special.
Well, my cleaners is on the street level, so technically it is of the building.
It's like the embassy of
Wants
the
to sue
building.
any-
My stock crashes and tens of thousands of indigenous weavers go hungry. Why else
Won't
would they
somebody
go
please think
hungry?
of the Weavers?
A mob hit is very open and shut. Won't be your best season.
Well, we're also investigating the death of our doorman.
Yeah, that happened
Did you
too.
know him?
I mean, there was a guy who always covered the door for the Saturday games. Gray mustache.
That's
It
the
was
guy.
ruled natural causes because of a fall.
Yes, falls are the leading cause of injury deaths in the elderly.
Yeah, not
You
this
two be
elderly.
careful.
Someone hid his body to make it look like they were unrelated.
Oh, you got your hands on the body.
Surprised they
Podcast,
tipped
that's
that hand
a
early.
felony, right?
I'm sure they went to the authorities immediately.
Well, the authorities found him.
Are they making veiled threats or being charming? I can't tell.
Little from
Let them
column A,
look and
little
see
from
what they
column
say
B.
About Jay's finger. I'll take Jay because we're not old.
And Charles should take Bash because they're both, well, what we used to call the weird kid.
Oliver's weirder.
A tour before dinner.
Dinner. I said we need dinner.
Let's order
Thank
pizza.
You, Bash. Give me a hand.
If the servants don't mind.
What servants?
Beer?
Oh, the way you hold it like that.
How'd you lose the finger?
How those two old guys become your best friends.
Nice.
I asked you first.
All I know about Jay is he has a tantrum like a toddler when he loses, which is
Oh, I
tragic.
kind of like to see that.
And are those the
Oh.
Statler and Waldorf balconies on your wall?
Well, I'm a theater director.
Thought I
He's
should
had a lot of
theater
Statler and
director on
Waldorf
my walls.
yelling at him.
Like my ex-wife, loved these drapes, so I fought to keep them out of spite. Not
Attaboy.
necessarily my finest moment, but not all the stories in here are great.
There's a few filler stories.
My new wife.
Oh, yeah.
And she moved in to all this?
Not exactly.
During the war, we only had duck at Christmas.
Oh, and which war was that?
3.
Trying to find out how old he is. I mean, he wouldn't be old enough for World War II. Like, nobody is anymore.
You know anybody else who might have used a cleaver? Anybody?
Isn't it interesting? None of us will leave behind written recipes. Future generations will just have bookmarks on chef robots.
Just program it into the doorman robot.
The times are changing, especially for us old guys in our... How old did you say you were?
That depends on the organ. Charles, you're only old if you don't change with the times. You know, technology's helped me stay young, but
Technology and transplants, apparently.
How much orange zest goes in great-grand's...
Oh!
No.
Oh, there goes the recipe.
It's gone.
Well.
How much orange zest is in Charles Hayden Savage's great-grand's duck à l'orange recipe?
Oh, don't tell me it's on there.
Half teaspoons of orange zest in that recipe.
How did it know that?
How did it know
Charles
that?
Hayden Savage making duck à l'orange?
Is there a video?
Yes, you're a multi-talented guy. I admire guys like that.
Regis.
Like a
Oh,
dog
man.
in one. Why do I think it's going to be me making your duck à l'orange? Well, Regis, because you're psychic.
Wow. The impersonation's not the best, but the way they made that.
In the right hands, technology should keep the past alive, preserved, like I'm preserved every night, floating in my tank of collagen.
Technology's great that way, you know. Every time I come across like this old video from my childhood, it's like, wow.
A young girl with a deep love of beauty, born to a casino magnate and his former showgirl wife. The moment I turned 18, I moved to Connecticut.
The bright lights, right?
Leaving that home jump-started my mission to beautify the world, and it turned me into a billionaire. And I started with nothing.
Self-made, right?
So are you saying that Loretta and I should start fresh? Get a new place?
These bones are remarkable. You
Bones?
just need to change everything.
Oh, I'm sure you'll give him some ideas.
I started my own nonprofit.
Well.
Hired a CEO, a friend of mine I trusted, who then took all the money.
Oh, that's
Everyone
not
thinks
good.
I'm a swindler, but really, I'm just shit at knowing who to trust.
Well, you're around someone who cut off your
Then
finger,
why
so
keep
I believe
trying?
that.
Because I want to prove to everyone that I'm not a fuck-up.
Well, at least this one's kind of down to earth. Maybe Mabel's actually following for it.
So I lied and said we were getting a deal at 1 to 5, and we aren't. I'm
Yeah,
sure
good
it
luck.
won't.
I bet you wish that you were
I will
mad.
literally kill you.
Oh, that's her
You wrote
song.
that.
I was playing with these bozos the night Nikki died, but I did not kill any.
A little bit of
what
truth.
happened with you?
Just another bad decision in a long line of bad decisions.
Yeah. It's a pretty bad decision if you lose your finger over it, I would think.
I want to help you make sure you stay out of our little story. But what happened to Jay's finger?
Okay, what's her story about it?
Nikki showed up with this cleaver.
Okay.
Inordinate amount of white powder under his nose.
Okay,
I'd
he'd
call
been
it,
partaking.
Snow White, or perhaps a Santa's beard white.
He was
White is white.
Tried to calm him down, but Jay had to be the hero, and so Nikki chopped off his finger. A mess.
Well, I guess that's not a surprise.
No.
It'd be nice not to have a finger floating around, you know? You didn't happen to see it in there, did you?
Come to think of it.
Okay. Duck à l'orange is ready in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Who's hungry?
I don't eat after 11 a.m., but have we answered all your questions?
After 11 a.m.?
Yes, I learned that Nikki chopped off Jay's finger, and then Bash, Camilla, and Jay ran out.
Yeah, that's what Jay said.
They had their story
I
straight.
won't hear my name on future episodes.
Before
Maybe not your name. We'll give you a fake name.
Forgot I have some friends coming over to do some rock climbing. Mabel?
How are you going to rock climb with this?
Touching food again was pleasant.
Oh. Well, they got to hold duck to
Enjoy
themselves.
the remodel.
Wait, what remodel?
We never agreed to anything.
This really is much better.
How did we not hear anything?
She's a home decor witch!
What just happened? They were trying to distract them, but they were the ones distracted.
Crazy is it that we have Jay Fluke's finger in your freezer? At least we figured that out.
So, we're gonna believe these three?
Yeah.
Is no
They definitely had their story
although
straight. Maybe they
I felt
rehearsed
like
it, but
I was spinning between
they didn't have any lies to
Denmark
catch
and
them in.
February.
Jay didn't do it. He was just trying to protect everyone. He's, sweeter than I expected.
Maybe.
I kind of get that impression of him too, but,
Did your
you know,
eyelashes
you
just
never know
flutter?
with this show.
Jay makes Mabel's eyelashes flutter.
No, shut up. I'm not fluttering. It's just maybe we should give him his finger back.
Kind of belongs to him, man.
If both of you couple up, that leaves me birding with Vince or getting a drink with a robot.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you guys. Wonderful wants to sign us.
Oh,
they said
they
that
got it.
They would...
Your email worked.
Kidding.
Oh, take that, Dave.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wish
how
that you
about
were
that?
us, bitch. Whoa, I didn't mean for that to come out. Wish that you
That
were
was
us,
surprisingly good.
I'm very excited.
Welcome home, it be.
Congratulations, you have a beautiful baby podcast.
We're so excited. Let me give you a tour. Oh, you're gonna love this. Those are the drunk sluts.
Oh, the drunk
Such
sluts in the
kids
flesh.
recorded 7 episodes today. Killing it, ladies.
Oh, man. Are the episodes all just that?
This is your studio.
I can make 17 of those in my sleep.
Yeah. Oh, your camera operator, your engineer.
Hi. Look at the award.
It's insane.
Okay.
Oh, they actually have a
this'll
crew
do.
now.
Well, the timing couldn't be better. I mean, considering who we're investigating, we could use a little extra firepower.
Oh, do they want to hear this?
Okay, Sebastian Steed and Camilla Wade running for their lives after a mobster chops off Jay Fluke's
She heard those
finger.
names.
Which way do your pointers curve?
Wait.
Jay lost his right finger.
Yeah, Jay lost his
The
right.
finger we have curves left.
That's what I thought. It's not his finger.
Whose
I mean, he lost his finger somehow.
Wow, what a twist. Just
Wow.
keep in mind the restrictions of the corporate machine we have here.
Sorry?
Yeah, what are those?
Per the contract you just signed, you're unable to podcast about management of the company. And we have new majority stakeholders as of very recently.
Oh, it's those three, isn't it? Yeah, they just bought it.
While focused on that game, your opponent may give you just what you need to win the real prize.
If
They totally
eliminating those
blabbed
three
it to
takes
them,
the
and
teeth out of
that's
this
why they did
story,
it.
You're family now, and will remain exclusively so for 3 years.
Oh no. They can't break it now.
By the time they realize what you've done, game's over.
Alright, that's episode 4, so let's talk about that. Alright guys, thank you for tuning into my reaction to Season 5, Episode 4 of Only Murders in the Building. So what did we learn? So at the end of the last episode, they run into Bash, Jay, and Camilla in the secret casino, where they've been playing with Nikki. So they're all CEOs in their various fields. I don't know if I'll remember it all, but so obviously they notice that Jay's finger is missing, and the strategy they come up with is to, kind of leak their teaser, and so Jay will listen to it and be like, I want to explain why my finger's missing, and so he'll come over and all that. So he does come over, and the other two end up following him. They weren't expecting the other two. They have the idea to get them talking separately, and they have their story straight at least. They all tell the same story about how Jay lost his finger, just Nikki getting upset and attacking him with a cleaver. And while Bash is with Charles, they kind of show Bash is kind of good with a cleaver himself, so that might be something to look at. Althea gets talking with Mabel about, the popularity of the podcast and all that, and, the Lester robot kind of spills the beans that popularity is kind of waning lately, even with the movie, which is kind of mind-blowing, but so Mabel decides to tell Althea that, she has this deal with Wondify coming up, and even though she actually doesn't, but she does try to get it. After they do the talking with all the suspects, Wondify does contact them and say, yes, we do want to deal with you. They sign the contract, and, they kind of get talking about, how the billionaires are their suspects, and basically the Wondify representative tells them that it's a conflict of interest to have any management, I guess, or ownership talked about on the podcast. As it turns out, those three, after hearing the story about how they're trying to get into Wondify, just, bought the company, and now it's a 3-year exclusive deal, and, they can't talk about their 3 main suspects. So that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Mabel also notices near the end of the episode, too, that the finger that they have is a left finger, and Jay's missing finger is on the right hand. The finger that they have is not Jay's finger. Which is kind of a theory I had before this episode. We still don't know the whole truth about how Jay's finger went missing, and maybe Jay did it himself to throw them off the trail. I don't know, but it's weird. It's weird, but yeah, like I said, it's a mob thing. There's maybe a lot of missing fingers out there. I don't know. Maybe we'll find 2 or 3 or 4 people with missing fingers before this whole season is done. The podcast is up and running. The season 5 is kind of gotten underway, I guess, but they can't talk about the main suspects because of their new podcast sponsorship, who happens to be run by those same 3 suspects. It'll be interesting to see how they get out of this, but yeah, I'm interested to find out. Still have a lot of season to go, and they usually find a way out of this stuff, and it'll be interesting to see how it happens this time. So the actual beginning of the investigation got off to a pretty slow start. There was, a couple episodes where there wasn't really any investigating at all. We've gotten the ball rolling. We know a little bit about our suspects now. Jay has kind of charmed Mabel temporarily at least, and we know a little bit about the personalities of the others. Camilla, having that whole room redone while they were talking, and they thought they were distracting the suspects, but somehow the suspects were distracting them. Same with the whole personality about Bash. He knows all these hell secrets and stuff and is trying to impart them to Charles and keeps his age a secret. It's all that weird stuff right there. We do know the suspects a little bit now, and maybe there's a few suspects we're not thinking of. Like I said, the Cacciamilio family is out there too. We haven't seen them since episode 1. There's Randall as well, but I don't know. Randall's kind of a low risk one for me, but you can't deny his existence. Maybe the robot did it too. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they're really going out of left field this time. Anyway, there's lots more still to come, and can't wait to get into it. That'll happen with episode 5, and we'll see what happens there next time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And once again, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time for episode 5. Take care, and bye-bye.
Storyline.